let's talk about feet. I have been having foot pain going up and down stairs intermittently for the last month to 3 months. And I tried not to think anything of it, but at work I got my healthcare insurance program and I'm like, I can go to a doctor for this. I just had my first doctor's appointment about 3 months ago, just before the pain started. And I go in and I say to him, "Doctor, help me out. I have this pain right about here that's like I stubbed my toe so badly I broke it a couple months ago. Even though I can't remember doing anything like that." And the doctor very carefully has me stand up. He has me turn my feet to one side and turn my feet to the other side. Put one foot out and put the other foot out. Do the hokey pokey. Turn myself about. But he has me put up my foot and he kind of feels around under it a little. I mean it's just a foot, right? He's like, "Well, we have a term for this. It's called fallen arches." I'm like, "Fallen arches? What do you mean, fallen arches?" He's like, "It's very simple. The bones in your feet. Normally, bones arch like this. Well, your foot's a little bit more like this. But it's not as flat as flat." And I'm like, "Okay, so what can I do about this?" He kind of nods his head a little bit, and he's like, "Well, get some better shoes." So, the problem that I have with this is these right here. These are my favorite shoes. I don't wear them all the time, but I wore them enough. I mean, I get compliments in these shoes. They work really well. They have a really stunning presentation when I wear them with a dress or if I wear them with shorts. But they lace all the way up my calf. Pretty practiced at this, but there's a way you can cut the lace in half and then wrap it only half as many times around your leg. So this right here is my favorite shoe, and it has like the flattest sole that anyone could have on a shoe. So I'm like, that can't have been good. In an effort not to go buy new shoes, I go to the arch support store here in town. I'm pretty sure there's a few of them, but the one that I ended up at actually reminded me of that it felt like I was walking into the store and I was going to try to get the man there to sell me a pair of Lightfoot cream sponge sneakers. He didn't have any of those, but he sure tried to sell me something. There were couches all around, and those couches were meant for just having some place to sit while the salesman talked about your feet. And he and I chatted a little bit, and he looked at how flat these shoes were, and he was like, "Well, we don't need to get you the best arch support for this shoe." Wonderful. Before he went to go find it, he measured my feet. This is my footprint. And my other footprint. I thought it was kind of cool. He had me walk over like a ditto machine on one side, and then he flipped it over, and then I walked over the other side. He tells me, actually, just after walking over the machine, he's like, "I think your feet look fine. I think your feet look fine, but we'll go with what the doctor said." So he he goes to the back and he confers with maybe the manager on duty and mentions that I had a very flat shoe out there and that if this insole wouldn't help me, then nothing would. And so he comes back out with this plastic black strap thing. And we tried in my shoes and it's practically invisible. And I'm like, okay, we'll go with that then. So he eventually tells me the price is $274. Now, that's half of my paycheck. And about 2/3 of my paycheck is taken up by other things. So I'm gonna have to save up for Christmas on that. In the meantime, though, I have these until Christmas. They're 6 months. They were about $59. And he called them trainers for, better footwear. And, they're okay, but I can't wear them with these. And I really can't wear them with these. One of the things that people don't tell you when they're selling you shoes is most shoes are actually only supposed to last you 6 months. I mean, with regular wear and tear. Because the arch support inside is so poorly made. And also, the arch support is not really actually made for the typical foot. Or rather, the typical foot already has fallen arches, so they don't bother to give you arch support. 75% of people, 75% of adults have fallen arches. They just do. So, this is my farewell to cute shoes. The backless ones. The sandals. And the cute straps. Well, time for me to invest in a pair of Ren Fair boots then. I was walking in the mall and I saw these. And I just have to mention, they don't make me want to buy a swimsuit. They make me want to go buy sunscreen.